What I do? Cash team, cash fam. Oh, that's lame as fuck. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Why can't I never do a fucking intro? It's Kid Cash 2. We're gonna start doing reactions up here, and if you want to send me videos for me to watch or react to your content or do anything like that, then go ahead and send them in. Just leave a comment to a link, and you might be featured into a new video. But we're gonna go ahead and start popping this off and start uploading up here more consistently. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so this first video is by this dude up here, Terrifying Tales. Kind of just searching, scary stories on TikTok. So he's the first person that popped up for me. Make sure you go check him out. Shout out to him. And yeah, let's get to it. This video is 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get to it.
To share a certain memory that still haunts me to this day. So this incident happened 7 years ago when I was 16 years old. I come from a big family. I have 2 brothers and 5 sisters.
God dang.
I shared a room with one of my sisters, Ray. As sisters, especially with only a little over a year between us, we would fight a lot. And there's one thing we both do that guarantees to piss the other off. We take turns in locking the room and taking the key for that day.
Man,
So
what the
whoever has
fuck?
the
Hold
key
on,
that
hold on. First of all, let's why are you locking me in the door? I wish my sibling would lock the door. I'm kicking that bitch down like I'm Leonidas from Sparta. I'm breaking doors, yo. Locks or no locks, doors getting broke. What the fuck?
day rises
This
to the
childish
top of
ass
commanding the
stuff.
room. Might be weird, but it's normal among sisters. This one night, most of us were scattered around the house, doing our own things, when Ray and I got into an argument over something silly. I called Ray a witch and stormed off to my
Damn.
room, and she replied with an F-bomb, which wasn't anything.
Why her
new
finger
to
like that?
us.
Hold up. Hold on. Why her finger like that?
She replied with an F-bomb.
That's supposed to be a middle finger? She look like she just pointing. Yeah, F you. Alright, I'm sorry.
Which wasn't anything new in our lives. After our fight, I went to cool down in the kitchen. I just wanted to eat something. I made myself a sandwich, watched Walking Dead while enjoying it, and when I was finally calm, decided to head up to my room for a much-needed shut-eye. As I showed up at my door,
Much?
I looked down.
You mean
I
much?
figured out
on
Ray
now.
had switched off the lights and probably went to sleep. I twisted the doorknob and it was locked. I've guessed it right. Ray vented out her anger by
What's up,
locking
Corey?
me outside of the room. And that day, she had the key as well. I kept banging on the door.
My fault for that word
asking
cut.
Ray to open it.
My fault.
Ray, don't be such a jerk. Just open the door. No answer. Look, it's not funny anymore. Just open the door. And still, no answer. I was about to snap and finally yelled in frustration. Just open the damn door, Ray! This is my room too!
Yo, she is knocking hard
All of
as
a
shit.
sudden, I heard my
Jesus.
sister shouting from downstairs. Stop screaming, dude! It's 1 a.m. I turned back to the
Oh
room.
nah. I would have turned away, walked away immediately.
If Ray's downstairs, then who the hell is in my room?
That's what I would have said.
I twisted the doorknob once again, and this time, the door flung open. The room was dark, and the window
Some
was
strong ass wind.
The wind coming from an open window made me thin. White curtains dangled like a flag. It was the end of November, so clearly chilly enough to not keep windows open at night. The moonlight from the window was illuminating the room. I stepped into the room and was about to switch on the light when my eyes went to the bed. Ray and I shared a bunk bed to save more space.
How old are y'all? Sharing bunk beds? How old are y'all? No offense to the people that sleep in bunk beds.
A hand waited on the floor. It was a pale, white hand.
I would have closed the door immediately.
Those were too clear to avoid noticing. It was certain that someone had entered our room from the window and was hiding under the bed. It took me a few seconds to master the courage, and then I finally spoke. Who's there? The hand didn't even flinch.
Man, hold on. Let's keep it real here, bro. If you seeing a hand reach out from the bottom of your bed, whole time that's probably her bed, cause your sister probably sleeping on the top. Man, what? I'm about to close the door, walk away, and tell my sister, don't you go in that room unless you want to meet God himself. Don't go in that room, bro, cause that is not it, bro. Look at the hand. Look how pointy it is. It's not even rounded out. Those aren't fingers. Those are freaking spikes, knives. No, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. Man, I get out here stumping the hand. Man, if I had a fight for my life, I'd get to stumping that hand like it stumped the yard, bro. I'm about to get the Tims, the Butters, and I'm about to stump the hand out. Fuck all that, bro.
The silence remained just like before. I asked again. I can see you. Come out or I'll call the cops.
Hold on, I know I keep pausing the video. Why is everybody's first instinct is to call the cops, man? What the cops gonna do? Imagine you a cop and you got called. Yo, what up? Man, if I walk in, I see that spiky hand under the bed, bro, I'm gonna tell them you need to sell this house right now. Like, don't go in here, bro. I'm not coming to save you. What am I gonna do? Get got? Everybody knows in every scary movie, cops don't survive more than 5 minutes. I'm not doing it, bro.
That's when I heard the squeaky laughter. It was a woman's voice. Slowly, the hand started to move, and a woman.
See what I tell you? I told you, bro.
From under the bed. Half of her face had a burn scar with no hair.
Man.
On her head. Her eyes were bloodshot red, and she stood in the room.
Fuck that, bro.
She started tilting her from one side to the other while humming some nursery rhyme. I didn't waste
man.
I made a run for my life.
What type of stationary run is that, man? You ain't going nowhere, bro. How you running in place and you scared for your life, bro? How that work, bro? She's like, I gotta make it to the door. Why am I not moving?
I sent panic to the house by screaming.
What the fuck, bro?
I was feeling a lot of things at once. My whole family surrounded me to see what was wrong. And as I told them what happened,
dude in the back, like, bro,
most of them
chill, y'all.
didn't believe me. But then my dad grabbed a baseball bat.
Oh, he about to go stand on business.
Went back to check.
He about to go stand on that business.
The room was empty. The woman was gone. But once the light was switched back, we saw muddy footprints leading from the window to the bed. My dad looked down from the window and he saw a silhouette of a person climbing down the pipe.
He was like, Papa Bear came out here, stood on bed, and I gotta get out of here. Gotta skedaddle diddly.
When I think of that woman, I suspect she was some runaway patient from a mental institution or just some crazy psycho who decided to hide under our bed with some ominous intentions.
Man.
My name is Aisha.
Man. Pause, bro. Man. I'm not dealing with that, bro. Like, we're moving houses because now you know where I live, bro. All that woman gotta do is be like, hey, I'm gonna get you the next night. Like, what? I'm not staying there, bro. Blicky's on standby. House on lock. Cameras on every corner of the crib, bro. I'm not dealing with that, bro. You gonna find out this is the wrong crib you came into, yo. The wrong house, yo. No, bro. No. But we're gonna go on to the next one. See you there. Alright, we are back with the same person. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like that last story. So I got curious and I started scrolling down and I seen this video. It looks pretty cool. I ain't never seen it before. It's only 3 minutes, 24 seconds long. So short story. Short, scary story. But yeah, again, shout out to this dude for making this awesome content. No cap. Alright, let's get to it.
When I was younger, each and almost every New Year, my family would
damn, they ain't getting no sleep.
Go on a road trip to visit
Look
family
at Papa, he's like, damn, I'm tired.
We never had any problems until one particular trip when I was 8. Like every road trip before, we left our home in North Texas around 6 p.m. in order to reach our destination the next morning, around 2 a.m. We crossed into Mexico, and this is where things got weird. When you're on the only stretch of freeway in the middle of the desert, you don't tend to freak out about having the same car behind you for miles.
Shit, yes, I freak out when I have one car behind me for 2 seconds.
The only visible shapes being the dotted stars.
Y'all ever been driving, for the people that can drive, have y'all ever been driving and you just realize you keep making the same turns? Like the car behind you, you make a right turn, the car behind you make a right turn, then you make a left turn, the car behind you make a left turn. Bro, in my mind, I'm already thinking, all right, I'm about to have to squabble, because what are you following me like this for? And then eventually we make this two opposite turns. But then I just be like, okay, cool, because they didn't want these type of problems. I ain't gonna lie to you, because you know what I would have said? Another day, another victory for the OGs. All right, back to the video.
And the eerie silhouettes of cacti. We had been in Mexico for about an hour and still had a few more to drive. I remember sleeping but still being semi-conscious of what was going on around me, because I really don't have the skill to really fall asleep in a car. So when my mother suddenly spoke my dad's name, I heard her. Miguel, that car behind us. It's been behind us since we left Laredo. My dad peeked at the car and shrugged off my mother's tension.
Like, damn, I gotta deal with this bullshit.
Lots of cars use this road. He's probably going to Reynosa or another city. And he left it at that. Despite his reassurance, my mom kept a weary eye on the car behind us. By this time, my siblings and I were hyper aware of the car and entertained ourselves by watching the car through the gaps in the luggage that was blocking the rear window. We got tired of that pretty quick. He's getting closer, my mother noted, and we all turned to watch the car inch closer and closer to ours. He's too close, Miguel. And she was right. By this time, the car was practically pressed against the rear of our car.
Brake check.
On a lonely stretch of highway, in the middle of nowhere, with a few hours until daylight. It was downright scary. We couldn't do much. My dad didn't slow down, didn't stop, and he didn't speed away either. He just drove, and the car followed.
That car trying to get your ass.
We had ever experienced. The car would ease off sometimes, only to press its blinding headlights against our rear once more, like he knew he was freaking us out and enjoying it. It was
this is so childish, bro.
Away that Mom spotted a police car up ahead, parked on the side of the road, and she didn't miss a beat. Miguel, pull over right now in front of the police. And he did. The car kept driving. I wonder how confused the policeman must have been as he watched my dad park the car right in front of him. The policeman came over and asked what was wrong, and my mother urgently told him everything. The car, the way it followed us and taunted us. The policeman took her claims very seriously and told us how people were victimized and had their cars stolen on these empty highways
by thugs
and criminals. He then offered to drive behind us for a while to make us feel safe. We drove off with the police cruiser behind us, relieved.
In New York.
Until about 10 minutes later, when we saw something that confirmed the policeman's words and my mother's worst fears. We saw the car that had followed us pulled over on the side of the road, waiting. When I was younger,
he was like, oh, you thought the baby police officer was gonna save you? Oh, okay, I'll wait. Alright, man, that was that video. I'm not gonna lie, bro, if you following me for a long time, I already got the strap waiting, bro, because we don't go nowhere without that heater. No cap. And then, bro, you have the nerve to sit there. How bored do you gotta be, bro? You want this? See, that's why you driving on these back roads and these nice ass cars, thinking like these people ain't gonna get you, bro. So they trying to get their bread some shape or way or form, bro. They are, but it's okay, bro. You got the police officer. I don't know why the police officer is sitting in the middle of the road doing nothing. I mean, I've never seen that before, but hey, power to you. Lucky for you. But all right, on to the next video. All right, This is another story that we got here. I just scrolled down by the same guy again. I'm not gonna lie, probably a lot of his, unless I start, like I said, guys, if you want me to continue doing this, like I said, it's the first video on the new channel, and it doesn't have to be scary stuff. I mean, but if you want to be like predominantly scary stuff, just leave a comment, let me know. And then also, if you want me to react to some of the scary videos that you have, I definitely will, and we can get that shit rolling. Yeah. But it's by the same guy again, terrifying tales. And yeah, this video is 5 minutes 24 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. 5 minutes and 24 seconds long, and this is probably the last one. Probably gonna do 3 today. Just test out the waters to see how this goes.
Enemy than a friend, but anyway, his name is Kevin. He was a fanatic who was obsessed with scorpions.
I'm pausing. Off bat, I'm not friends with you. You have scorpions in your ears. You already look crazy. Hold on, let me rewind real quick. Look at him. He's not a happy guy, bro. Like, what? Look at this. A normal Chad, a normal Brad, and then we got the psycho. Like, this is not gonna go well, bro. Like, I'm already trying to tell you, bro. He has scorpions in his ears. You have 2 different shades of black on, bro. He's not right in the head.
But anyway, his name is...
Man's only got eyelashes.
He was a fanatic who was obsessed with scorpions, and he only wore clothes with scorpions on them from head to toe. He
I'm not
said
fucking with
he
him,
kept
bro.
all kinds of scorpions in his home, and often brought live scorpions to school to surprise his friends.
See, I'm not.
One day, I decided to go to his house with some friends to hang out, but that was the beginning of a disaster. When we arrived at his house, we were really surprised. His house was quite large. He lived alone, and there were numerous terrariums filled with scorpions. We looked at the scorpions
a strange
in various
addiction.
sizes and colors for a while. Then Kevin asked us what we wanted to eat, and I suddenly got playful and said, "I want to eat fried scorpions." Then the friends all burst into laughter.
Look at him. Look at his face. He like, oh, he thought this shit was a joke. I really got fried scorpion in the back, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bro. I really cook. Let me cook, bro. Like, I really does this shit, bro. He like, bro, you really about to get some of that scorpion tail.
Also smiled brightly. We decided to order pizza, and after eating and playing video games, we were about to go home. As our friends were heading out, Kevin grabbed my shoulder and asked me to stay a little longer.
I'm not staying to you looking at me like that, bro. Like,
But
get your hands off me.
My eyesight went dark, and I collapsed.
Off the
When I
door
opened my eyes,
closed?
my hands and feet were tied, and I was in a closed room. I screamed as loud as I could, and after a while, Kevin came running. When I swore at him and asked what he was doing, he said, "My children are so angry because of what you said earlier that they are raising their tails. Look." Then he started bringing terrariums full of scorpions in front of me. Soon, dozens of various scorpions were placed in front of me, and he said, "You're my friend, so I'll only sting you 3 times.
Bitch,
Choose
what?
3 of these scorpions. Among these children, some are very poisonous and some are only a little. Try and guess whose poison is weaker." I was livid and shouted that I would kill all of his scorpions.
Facts, stay on that
He picked up one
business.
scorpion and said, "Before that, think about which scorpions are not poisonous." The scorpion's tail attempted to sting me right before my eyes, and my whole body was drenched in sweat from the extreme fear. I tried to cajole him, but he wouldn't listen to me and told me that if I didn't pick a scorpion in 1 minute, he would pick it himself. I ended up choosing one. Then he held the scorpion against my bound hand, and the scorpion stung my hand with its tail. And then a tremendous pain came over me. I shouted out in agony. He said with a smile, "It was a good choice. This child is poisonous, but not dangerously so. How is it? It's still the first round, so
Yo,
you can
this motherfucker is
survive, right?"
crazy, yo.
I howled. He checked my pulse and asked me to choose the second scorpion. I hesitated, but he threatened me again by holding a scorpion in front of me, and so I ended up choosing one. When this scorpion stung my hand,
that scorpion
I felt even
looks
more pain than
poisonous.
before,
Oh my
and I was
God.
struggling to catch my breath. I screamed for help. Kevin said while examining my pupils,
He's like, yes,
"Okay, but that kid you just picked is a very poisonous one. It's so exciting to see people being poisoned right in front of my eyes.
Bro, what the
Please
fuck?
hold on and don't die. There's still 1 round
Bro,
left."
he looks like Orochimaru,
I
no
cried
cap,
and
don't he?
screamed
If you, my Naruto fans.
And he just laughed crazily. I begged him to save me, and he said, "Such a pity, but I can't help it. There's still one more scorpion player left, so choose the last one carefully." I ended up picking one, and again the scorpion stung me, and although it hurt, there were no serious symptoms. "You just picked a kid who wasn't very poisonous. You're lucky." Kevin clapped his hands.
I'd be like, can I get some help? I just got poisoned, yo.
It must have been hours later. Kevin was sitting in front of me. As he handed me a wad of cash, he said, "Now, here's $1,000. This is my thanks for a really fun show today. Don't even think about reporting it to the police. I would just tell them that you got stung while handling a scorpion by yourself."
Damn, that's a very valid story. I'm not gonna lie.
Cooperate.
At least you got $1,000 out of it. That's hospital bills, maybe.
Good. I think my kid's anger has calmed down a bit now. He then released me, and I went straight to the hospital. I managed to recover after receiving treatment. After a few days,
that nigga pissed.
I back my anger and decided to get revenge.
Yo, he's
So I
pissed.
contacted him and asked him to do the scorpion show one more time. He obliged and asked me to come to his house. I went to his house, knocked, and as soon as he opened the door,
Damn.
I punched him in the face with all my might.
Yeah,
He fell
motherfucker.
backwards and
Yeah.
crawled towards the scorpion terrariums. I chased him and beat him like crazy. He was so stuck in a stupor that he couldn't get up from the floor.
Dang,
I
stood
took
on
him
that business.
and stabbed.
Stood on that business. Look at him. He like, why? Why? My boy Brad stood on business.
Stabbed all the scorpions to death. Kevin cried, and I returned home. After that, he didn't come to school again, and no one saw or heard from him. I don't know what he's doing now. I just hope I never run into him again.
Hey, my boy, you really stood on business right there. Alright, dang. He said, you want to sting me? I took your money and I whooped that ass, boy. Boy, my boy stood on business. Look at that. Best revenge. I start laughing after he kills all the scorpions. That's why you start laughing right there. What? Facts. Everybody's saying that the revenge is actually caught. The satisfaction level 100. Facts. I ain't gonna lie. You satisfied me right there, bro. Because I'm just saying, bro. My hands were bound, bro. Because at the end of the day, you know, monster, you know, demon, bro. You human just like me, bro. You just have a fascination with scorpions, bro. When I get out of these, bro, I'm standing on business, bro. I'm getting the stomping, yo. And that's what my boy Brad did. Look at him smiling. But alright, yo. We are gonna go ahead and end off on that note. If you like the video, make sure you actually go down and like the video. Make sure you leave a comment to let me know if I should keep doing these, or I should change the type of videos that I react to. Or if you have a video that you want me to react to, just send me the video link or the video and it'd be perfectly fine. You can send me a video on KitCash, which is my Instagram right there. You can send it to me right there, or you can just type in the comment below with the link and I'll copy and paste it and we can watch it on the video. And I'll tag you in it. So I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe. Also, like I said, this is a new channel. And I also have a main channel. I'll leave the link of my main channel in the description if you want to go watch that. I play a lot of video games with a lot of my friends. It's a lot of Call of Duty, Pico Party, a lot of different games. So if you want to go watch that, I'll leave the description in the bottom. But yeah, new journey. Let's get it started. Catch you on the next one. Peace.